Hello, this is Juana. I have ordered the recipe journals um, or journal kit from Lisa's Quilts. And so this is going to be the first journal that I've ever made. And so I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail. I haven't even got it yet, but I'm really excited about trying to get this started and get it done. So I've pulled out all of my recipe books and I'm tearing them up because for one thing I don't use them that much and they're just cluttering my house up, and so I'm wanting to uh, I've got three girls. I want to make each one of them a journal. I've got a sister I want to make a journal for, and I've got two friends that I want to make a journal for. And I think I'm going to have plenty because I've torn up, I think it's 14, maybe 15 recipe books so far that I've had over the years. I don't know. I was just kind of one of those people that always wanted to collect recipes. Probably I would be going through the grocery line hungry and would see something with food on it that looked good, and I thought I had to have it. But this one is, I wanted to say, this one is one of the first cookbooks I ever had. It was by Kraft, and it's about cheese, and it's been really interesting even going back through all of this. This is dated, I think, from 1975. I've got it here on one of these pages. This is the one I'm currently trying to work on tearing up. Let's see. Yep, 1975. That was when I was just newly married. So that's one of the ones I'm working on. The interesting thing about it is that when you get to the front, let's see if I can find of it. I thought this was really interesting. There's drawings on some of the pictures, and I thought this little saying, just the name of this first section was just so funny, and it's a fine kettle of soup. But then there's when you get back into it further, there's a whole section strictly about cheese called Romancing the Romance of Cheese, and it tells just about everything you could ever think of about cheese. And anyway, I was just wanting to share with y'all some of the goodies I've run into in order to do this. I've got this old Jiffy recipe book. I have the recipe books from every single kitchen appliance I ever bought. I'm 62. I don't know if this is going to be part of telling my age or not, but this was also one of the first, well, actually, this frying pan I got for my wedding shower. I got this at my wedding shower. I remember even the lady that gave that to me. And I'll tell my girls that. I may put some notes in there about that at the time. But I've saved from every pressure cooker. And I'm not sure. This was a microwave, that microwave book. Another interesting thing that I've run across, and this is just a newly purchased, this is a newly purchased, fairly new, probably within the last 5 to 10 years anyway. And this I bought, there's a church in one of the little towns here in Arkansas they have daffodils. They have an entire hill turned, covered in daffodils, and it's a place where lots of families go. They do a festival like 2 weekends a year, or 3, maybe even a month a year. I mean, daffodils will stay in bloom for a long time. And I bought this book, but I didn't read it. And it was from 1930. It's a copyright from 1936, but it was revised in 2008. And the cool thing about it is, I'm sure that these are some of the original drawings that were in the first book. And they are all through the book. And I probably am going to tea dye or coffee dye this one, because It is kind of a newer book. It really is not that old, but I want to include this. But I think these pictures and drawings are just so neat in this book. So, and I'm sure that the church probably somehow, I don't know how they got involved, and I need to see if I can't find out some history on that, because that was very interesting. I have this old candy book that I've had for 100 years. I don't even know where I got it from. It's from 1954, was before even I was born. So I thought that was very interesting. It might have been my mother's. I don't recall. Then I have these are like inserts that were in magazines that I had collected over the years. There's 2 of them, and I'm going to include those in it. And I don't know how much of this, I'm wondering if anybody might be able to tell me how to get organized on that. That would be great. But anyway, I just was wanting to be able to allow, to share some of this with Lisa. She said for us to send her pictures or whatever, and I just wanted to show her my process. And I don't know what I'm doing since I'm so new, but I just wanted to send a shout out hi to everybody and love. So this is where I'm at right now. It's the middle of the night, and I can't sleep because I'm thinking about all this. So you all have a good day. Bye.